Name the following alkene. Okay. Name the following alkene. The reason why they say alkene and not alkane is because if you look at the picture right away, you'll see there's a double bond there. And when you have double bonds, it's no longer an alkane where it's fully, not condensed, fully saturated, but now there's a little bit of unsaturation there, which is a double bond. Okay, so we have, based on this picture, we have this. I can definitely draw that a little bit better than that. There we go. There we go. And then the bromine part. And then the double bond. Okay, so with that being said, when there's a double bond, actually before we move on there, I'm actually going to use color coding here to go through this. We have the longest chain here. We go like this: 1, 2, 3. This chain 6. Okay. So there's double bond here, but point being is that we have 6 chain as our longest chain. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, whoops, definitely miscounted. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So 7. Okay, so because we have 7 as our longest chain, we know that the ending would have to end in hept, because hept means 7. Okay, so at least we have that part named. All right, so now the trick here is that when we're actually numbering them, so not this, we have to number to put the, I guess, most important part, and each part is ranked differently. But the thing is that we want to be as close as we can to the double bond, because that's actually what defined this. It's an alkene now. So we're actually, the way we number it is we start from the right side, because that's closer to where the double bond is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And so we can actually say that this is hept 3 ene, because this is saying that is where the double bond is located. We don't say that at the 4, we say it starts at the 3. Okay? And now, what other parts do we have? We have this part that sticks out, and we have the bromine as well. Okay? For these, at 3, we have 3, and because it's just a 1, that's just CH3, that's 3 methyl. And this, on the 5, we have 5 bromo. That would be how you would name there, because the way it works is that you have bromine, we drop the INE at the end and just add an O. Typically, that's even if you had a chlorine, for example, it would be chloro, and then fluorine would be like fluoro. But for here, we have 5 bromo. Now, here's the trickiest part, in my opinion, about how to order them. My first instinct would be to put 3 methyl 5 bromo, but that would actually be incorrect. What you want to do is organize by the letter alphabetically. So we actually have, for this name, 5 bromo. I can definitely write that better. 3, I wish I had more space. There we go, more space. So 5 bromo, 3 methyl, hept, we just keep it like that, 5 bromo, comma, 3 methyl hept 3 ene, because on the 3 there's a methyl group, on the 5 there's a bromo group, but on the 3 there's both methyl group and where the double bond is. And this right here should be the name of the following alkene mentioned. Okay, let's see how we did. 5 bromo 3 methyl heptene. So they do have comma here, depending on how they want it to be done. I like that better, of using the dash rather than the comma, because usually the comma is used to separate, like if there was I guess in the situation where they had 2, it'd be 5. No, that's not a good example. If they had a bromine also here, like Br for example, it'd be 5,6 dibromo. So that's where the comma will be used. So I would keep that noted for future. So 5-bromo 3-methyl heptene. 3-heptene. That's the part that always has me a little bit confused, because some would say that you'd put the ene right here in the end. Others will say that you put the 3 specifically right here. Others would say that you put the 3 right here. In terms of the IPAC name, in the same IPAC name, there's different ways, which can be a little bit frustrating, because if I were to type in 5-bromo 3-methyl 3-heptene, okay. So then for this, but if I were to type, oops, sorry, 5-bromo 4-methyl hep 3-ene, we also get that as well. Well, this is 4-methyl. But as you can see here, there's, in terms of the PubChem, so I also use the IUPAC naming. That's also a possibility. So with this though, considering that it's always very tricky, I'm gonna go with what it says over here, just because. So we have still 5-bromo, so everything else stayed the same. Methyl 3 heptene. 5-bromo 3-methyl 3-heptene. That also works too. If there's 2 double bonds for some reason, like here for example, I guess it would have 3,7 heptadiene. And that's where I guess have the issue with it, just because it would look a lot better if it was hep 3,7-diene. Because if I did that, hep 3,7-diene doesn't really exist. Because unfortunately the internet does not have every possible combination of it, but that is my little, I guess, caveat here in terms of different naming, because it can get a little bit wonky in terms of what exactly they want you to do. So it's important that you follow whatever your instructor gives, because even the IPAC naming specifically can vary a little bit within itself. So now, with that being said, let's move on to question number 20.